All right, what's up, everybody? This is the Nerd Holes, and this is the year in review. Ooh. Yeah, so Will and I are just gonna take a minute here just to sit down and say, like, thank you for watching the Nerd Holes. We had fun this year. We did a lot more, I think, than usual. We did a lot this year.
We did do a lot.
We started a couple new series and we covered some fun movies and some shows. So yeah,
Um,
so thank you for if you found this channel for the nerd holes, like thank you. If you're just a casual viewer, that's cool. I still have not decided whether or not I want to put the nerd holes on its own channel, detach it from my prop channel, but I kind of like it right now the way it is where everything is just combined. So
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it up to a poll, but I feel like I never get enough info from a
Mm,
poll, you know?
yeah.
There'll be like
And it's
one
me.
person.
And it's me.
Yeah.
And
And
I
it's you
said
who you're saying like,
no.
yo. I'm like, well, my one fan says no, so Uh, yeah, the one cool thing I will say this year is that we have our buddy Captain Olimar. He's on your channel. He watches all your
Yeah.
Star Trek stuff. And then he comes onto my channel and he says he talks about nerd hole stuff, which is fun.
It is fun.
It's fun been talking to him and seeing him on here. So I've been enjoying that. As recently as the other day, he commented on our Sonic Afterthought and he was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I just saw it too. It was cool." So it's just fun. It's just fun talking to you guys. So
It is.
um that's my point, I guess, is like, you know,
Do it.
talk to us, you know.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger. What are you looking at, stranger? Yeah. So, anyways, let's start right at the beginning of the year.
Right at the top.
You know, now we didn't start our Dragon Ball series this year, but we did start the year off with episode 8 of Dragon Ball. I don't remember what saga that is. I just wrote down the episodes, so figure it out.
Episode episode 8.
Yeah.
Mm, it might be the Emperor Pilaf saga still.
Yeah. So, like, 1, 2 is season one, 2, 3, season two. Um,
Our actual episode 8. Oh,
yeah. So it's probably Piccolo stuff,
I think
honestly.
it's General Blue.
Okay. Yeah. Dragon Ball went all the way up to episode 17 for us.
Yeah.
Then we started Z after that. So yeah.
I think because we broke each saga into two, I think that is the latter half of the General Blue saga.
Nice. Yeah. And then after that we did something even better. We finally talked about James and the Giant Peach.
Finally.
Never talk about it again. I don't even want to talk about it now. It was one of those movies, it was on our like 90s movie list where it was like I
Yeah.
remember watching this as a kid and then we
Yep.
watched it and I was like I gotta tell you I honestly like I really hate this movie. Like I don't remember why I liked this movie as a kid.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
You were like, do I have to keep watching it?
It just was like, yeah, it just was bad. But even now, I think honestly, of all the things that we did for the Nerdles, I think that was the worst one this year.
I would say that one, and if it gets put out before the month ends, like Mission Impossible 2 was like, or 2.
Nah, James is worse. James is worse. You know how I know that? Because I'll watch Mission Impossible 2 again over James and Giant Peach.
Okay, fair enough. That's
Yeah.
probably true for me too.
Yeah. Yeah, so congratulations, Mission Impossible 2. You're not the worst of the year.
That's right.
Yeah. So after that we did Dragon Ball episode 9, and then after that we did episode 10, which was probably the General Red saga.
Yeah, Commander Red. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we continued on our Star Wars in order. So we watched Rogue One.
Yes.
That's a
That
great
was a
movie
good
right
one.
there. It's a good one. Just watch it again. Uh, watch it again, talk about it.
So much. Watch it twice.
Yeah. And then we did Dragon Ball episode 11.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what came
That
after.
should be Baba.
Oh, the Baba Saga. Okay, cool. That's true. Then we continued our 90s rewatch. We watched Lost in
Yeah,
Space.
that also was a finally that happened thing too.
Yeah. Yeah, that took us a long time to get to. We had a lot of stuff come up.
Yeah, we chased that for quite some time.
Yeah.
Almost that was probably almost as long as like Desert Island 5 and like all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of stuff come up in the beginning of the year that like kept pushing us like getting on
Yeah.
here and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
And then, Will, we had our 7 years Nerd Hole anthem.
Yeah.
Oh, Caleb and Will, this podcast they reign. In films and TV, they dive, no refrain. From Goku's might to Charizard's flight, Spider-Man's web duck, like Fallout and Star Trek. If you do, you have their respect. New releases and shows with a weekly beat. They cover it all, making nerdy hearts leap. Discussing everything nerdy, keeping it geek. With Caleb and Will, this podcast is so unique. Godzilla stomping, smashing Japan. Lord and Harry in their mud cuts fan. Jason Nesmith saving the whole Thermian race. Natural Libra shouts, get that corn out of my face. Like, comment, subscribe, let's go. The nerds are talking, don't you know? From the silver screen to the TV glow. Follow Caleb Will down a nerd hole. Is there a world where Sam Neill plays Indiana Jones? Is Rise of Skywalker worse than Attack of the Clones? They're here to put questions like those to rest and to get nerdy things off their chests. Like, what is Randy Newman singing on about, and does he ever even rhyme? They don't really know. Also, what movie does James Bond ride a snowmobile down an oil pipeline? Do you even know? Do you even know? Godzilla stomping, smashing Japan. Lord and Harry in their mud guts fan. Jason Nesmith saving the whole Thermian race. Natural Libra shouts, get that corn out of my face. Like, comment, subscribe, let's go. The nerds are talking, don't you know? From the silver screen to the TV glow.
Yeah,
I know. 7 years.
that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 years of casting. We took a few years off in between, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
We just always say is that that was because of the pandemic. That was just
I think honestly, didn't we came back in like our third year, right? Wasn't that when we made our big return?
yeah. Like you and I did like stuff in 2016 and I think a little in 17 and then we came back in 21. So
Yeah.
whatever that is.
We have a few unreleased things too, which is funny.
That's true. That's
So if
true.
I ever get like, if I ever set up Patreon,
Yeah,
So
that's
look forward
true.
to this. So right here, right now, if I set up Patreon, Patreon members will receive the Nerd Holes talking about Uncharted 4. How fun is that?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be pretty fun, right?
Yeah, and Pokemon Go.
Man, hot, fresh
Hot.
topics.
Yep,
But it's all the Uncharted one is fun because it's all three of us. It's the original
that's true.
Nerd Hole cast.
It is true.
Yeah, because it's funny that the Nerd Holes also too just became like you and I.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
used to be the three of us. It used to be, Adri too. It used to be my sister.
yeah. Well, really, honestly, it was it was you and your sister, and then I came in, and
Yeah,
then I ruined.
you smushed your way in between it. You ruined it.
I
And
was
you
like,
said,
what?
oh, interesting. I'll take your sister and I'll become the number two on the show.
Yeah, exactly what I've wanted for years.
And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Yeah, I remember. I remember the conversation.
Yeah. Yep. How dare you expose me?
Like it was yesterday. Oh man, that's really funny. Yeah, so then continuing in order, Star Wars, we watched Star Wars IV.
Yeah,
That was great, as always.
always good.
Then we did Dragon Ball episode 12. Then we watched Star Wars V. V for
Yeah.
Vendetta.
Yep.
That was great as always.
Yep, it certainly was.
And then we did Dragon Ball 13. This list is just Dragon Ball. I mean, if you think about it, we did a Dragon Ball episode once a month.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
I think that's Tien Shinhan, I think, right?
Yeah, that should be. And then we did Star Wars Return of the Jedi.
Yep. We had some
was-
good stuff in that one. That's some good
that was-
stuff in that.
That was great as always. Then July hit, Will. And what did we do in July?
Oh, Kaiju months.
Caleb and Will, they talk it out. Nerd Holes podcast, no doubt. July is here with Kaiju might. Monsters big like dreams in the night. Pacific Rim, robots clash in this Monsters rise from ocean deep, secrets that the shadows keep. Every roar and every fight, filling up the July nights. Outside the storms are brewing wild. In my mind, a monster child. Tales of giants fill the room, lost in tales of what could be.
Kaiju. The whole month of July was Kaiju month.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. That makes me
Wasn't
want
fun.
to like in 25, I want to do like like have months that are based on one thing and just put
That'd be
out
fun.
content.
That would be fun.
So we made like a theme, like a Kaiju theme song, which was super fun.
Yeah.
We watched Pacific Rim,
Yep.
which was great. That was your first time seeing it.
It was.
It's a great movie.
It's very good. Very,
And
very
then we
good.
watched Pacific Rim 2. That movie, not good.
Not so good. No.
Not good. I forgot about that. So would you put that above James and the Giant Peach?
I would likely watch Pacific Rim 2 before I watch James and the Giant Peach.
Would you watch Pacific Rim 2 over Mission Impossible 2?
No.
No. So it's Mission Impossible 2, Pacific Rim 2, James and the Giant Peach.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Sounds good. Then we watched Godzilla Minus One.
There it
Oh
is.
man. That movie probably takes the cake of
Man,
all
it's like
movies this year.
it's like Rogue One and Godzilla minus one, right? Those are like the two so far that we've talked about
That's really funny. Yeah.
that would be a hard compete. That would be a hard compete if he had to give up one of those.
Yeah. It's an excellent movie. I just heard they're working on a sequel.
Yep, minus two.
Minus two.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
One below.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
plus
that's cool.
one.
Godzilla even. Yeah. So that's pretty sweet. And yeah, the whole cast was back for that one too. There was
That's
the
right.
original cast, so that was fun.
OG gang.
And I think honestly that is the best viewed nerd holes of the year too. I think that has the most
Wow.
views.
Our adoring fans know that's a good movie.
They know, yeah. I think it's mostly just Godzilla fans being like, I gotta see what these idiots say.
Oh my god.
Perfect. This movie is perfect. What do these morons have to say about it? Oh, they liked it. Okay. Jeez,
Okay.
okay. All right. All right. Back to
Click
watching
on.
Mr. Beast videos. Okay, then we watched Dragon Ball episode 14. That was in Kaiju month, so I don't think did anything happen in that was related to Kaiju, like just on a whim? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And if we would have planned that somehow, like the episode where like Piccolo gets like huge, that would have been good.
I think it was literally like a month off. I think the next month he got big in the episodes.
How funny would that have been though if we
That
nailed
would have been
that?
pretty funny.
Yeah. And then we watched Godzilla X Kong. That was exciting.
Yeah, it was.
It's not.
I remember
It's a fun movie. It's not. It's not breaking any new grounds, but it was fun. It was like just a fun CGI monster fest, really.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, it's not it's not above any of the other ones, but it wasn't bad.
No, it's hard going from -1 to that, but
Yes,
it,
true.
for what it is, we enjoyed it. I mean, we enjoyed Godzilla versus Kong a couple years ago,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and that's just a off the wall movie,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, that was fun. And then we started our Star Trek stuff.
Yeah.
So on your channel, we're going through and we're watching all of Star Trek episodes.
Yeah.
So we finally got to the point where we were watching the TOS motion pictures.
That's right.
So we put them on my channel.
Yeah. Because we mostly do movies over here. We do some TV shows, but mostly movies.
Yeah. So we did motion picture. Then we did Wrath of Khan. Then we did Search for Spock, the best one, of course. And then we did Voyage Home.
Yep.
And then we did Dragon Ball episode 15.
That's right.
Then we did Star Trek The Final Frontier, the one with the whales. And then we did then we did The Undiscovered Country,
Yeah.
the one with the whales.
Yep. That
And
one had the
then
whales in it.
yeah, it's funny. I'm trying to go through and honestly remember them. Obviously, I remember Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock.
It's V'ger, it's the Voyager satellite, it's Khan Noonien Singh,
Yeah.
it's Kruge, played by Christopher Lloyd, it's the
Mm.
whales, it's it's Cybok and the god
Yeah,
alien,
that one sucks.
and
Undiscovered
then
Country is good. It's the Klingon
the Klingon, yeah.
treaty of 20,
It's
60,
Chang
45.
with Chang with the eye patch, and he says, "Slap the dogs of war."
Choo, choo. Yeah, they're pretty good. Honestly,
Mhm.
Wrath of Khan and Motion Picture are two of my bottoms. No,
Yeah,
that's not true. That's not true.
Motion and
Final
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 Frontier.
Frontier is the worst.
Yeah.
Then the Motion Picture, then Wrath of Khan.
I think if everybody went to the undiscovered country, I think we do it in that video.
Doing good.
What your list is? Yeah,
Yeah, probably still accurate, but
likely, very likely.
yeah, I don't change.
I don't ever change my mind.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, then we did Dragon Ball episode 16. Then we went a whole month. Then we did Dragon Ball episode 17.
That's right.
And then we did Star Wars Still in Order. We did Mandalorian season 1, episode 1 to 4.
That's right.
So that was cool. This is your first time seeing the Mandalorian.
Yeah. Finally getting into some things that like you've been waiting for me to watch for like 3 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's been pretty cool. Yeah, and then we did the second half of Mandalorian season 1.
Yeah.
And you said, that's enough. I'm done.
I don't want to watch anymore.
Said, well, there's 4 more seasons plus most of Book of Boba Fett and Ahsoka, so that's too bad. Too bad. So then we did Dragon Ball season series finale.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It was crazy. It was actually crazy.
It's crazy. Goku's not a little kid anymore.
Yeah.
Gets married. Yeah, it kind of wraps up the whole series.
Yeah, it was legitimately kind of like, wow, okay. Because like we were covering them by the month and watching 10 plus, each stretch, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you're done. Go,
Yeah.
okay. But
Get out of here.
just like Star Trek, you're never done. And we started
It's never,
Dragon
it's
Ball Z.
never over. Uh, it's funny too because Toho Animation Studio just announced that they have 2 movies slated for 25 and 26,
Perfect.
and
No
they
way
think
I'll
one
get.
they think one is a One Punch movie and the other one is a Dragon Ball movie.
Wow.
Plus, there's the new series out, Dragon Ball Daima,
Yeah,
that I haven't seen any of yet.
yeah,
So it never it never ends. We did lose Toriyama this year, which was a bummer,
yeah. That's very true. Yeah,
but it was nice that you had kind of seen a lot of his early work
yeah.
before that. That was kind of cool that that
It
worked out
was.
that way.
It was. So I could be just as sad. Yeah,
Yeah, good. And that's what I worry about going forward is, the art style and stuff will stay, but the writing and plot is like it's gonna be hard to match Toriyama. I don't know.
mm,
It
yeah.
just maybe won't have that same feel.
I do know.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a bummer. Speaking of bummers, then we started Mission Impossible. So our plan is to watch a Mission Impossible every month
Yep,
until the new one comes out.
yep. And so
Yeah,
far, Caleb is very excited.
super. Um, the first one I enjoyed. I really liked the first one.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I just know that after the first one, they're never the same.
Sadly.
Then we watched the second one, and I was like, this is agony. Anguish.
It's a weird franchise to get into because like you start with like the highest of highs and then you go to the lowest of lows and then the next movie is like good, but it doesn't get as good as the first movie and then they just kind of stay in this like middle to high ground where they don't actually peak anymore. And you're like, okay, these are fine.
Well, it goes from like a really intense like spy thriller to just like off the wall action.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's not
They don't really it doesn't really lose its mind until like five.
you know
So, but the stories get better. That's what I like about the stories. Are getting
good.
good. So,
I just mean too, like going from like one, it's very much like, oh, he's like a burnt spy that has to like,
yeah.
figure this out on his own and can't trust anybody. It's very slow. It's not slow paced, but it's like a very just like focalized story.
Yes. Yes.
And then two is just like uh,
Yeah.
driving cars off
A mess.
cliffs and
Yeah.
parachuting in and skydiving into buildings and taking
Yeah.
people out and gunfights. And it's just like, that's very drastically different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very drastic. Yeah.
I think the best way to put it is in the first movie, I think there's literally three gunshots, and I think in the second movie there's three scenes where you don't see a gun.
365. There's three
Right.
scenes. There's 3 seconds where there's no visible handgun. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Even when Ethan Hunting's smooching, he's got his gun
He's
shooting.
got a gun somewhere.
Yep. Boy. Yeah, so right after that we started Dragon Ball Z officially. We did like a final thoughts on Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
and then we did the Raditz saga, which is like the first 6 episodes of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So you got to see Goku's brother.
From another mother.
Yeah. And then Goku's dead.
Yep, that's true. Yep.
I like that though. Like what other show? Like so you've been following Goku this whole time through Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And they're like, what adventures will Goku get up to find out in Dragon Ball Z? And you're like, cool. You start Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z and he's like, oh, I'm your brother. The Saiyans are coming. We're gonna kill all of you. And he's like, no. And then he's like, okay, Piccolo, kill us both. It's the only way. And then
Yeah.
boom, he's dead. Main character, dead. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty good. Okay. Then we did Mandalorian. season 2, episode 1 through 4.
Yes.
Yes. That was pretty good. You had an unpopular opinion in that
Yep,
episode.
I certainly did.
Come and give us your unpopular opinion.
Something to put down. You've been scared to say.
Everybody has an unpopular opinion. Yeah, so it was good. I think you and I have, yeah, we've done the second half, but just I have not put it out yet.
Oh, yeah, part
So
two. Yeah.
you know what happens in the
Oh, I
second.
know it.
Good. So look forward to that in the new year.
Yeah.
And then we just did the Dragon Ball Z Vegeta saga, the first half. First half of the Vegeta saga is like 36 episodes. So we covered those. And then yeah, second half of that will be out in January. Those always come out on the 19th. I've never missed a date all year, so thank
Never.
you. Thank you. No, I honestly think I'm not
No, I
even being
know. That's
funny.
funny.
Not even being funny. Legitimately have never missed the 19th for Dragon Ball. Even last week when I had to put out a nerd hole, I had to put out Dragon Ball Z and a prop video in the same day.
19.
The 19th is almost never a Thursday. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we just watched Sonic Tree.
Yep.
So we did a quick after theater video.
Yeah, which was super fun. That was nice to do.
Yeah, it was super fun. It was fun, honestly, going to the theaters. I feel like we have not been to like a movie together. That might have been the first one this year, if I'm being honest.
Really?
No, did we see Kong in theaters?
No.
No, no. I think that was
I think we saw something.
Indiana
But yeah,
Jones was probably the last one, and I hate to even bring that up.
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad enough to not bring it up.
No, that was last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
I think that was the
It may be. I mean, yeah, there hasn't been really anything that I can think of that I've been like
no.
really crazy about seeing because I don't even think I think this year I've been to like the movies like 3 times and that was it, I think. I think I saw Twisters, Trap, and I
Yeah.
saw the Moon movie with my mom. I forgot what it's called. Fly Me to the
Ooh.
Moon?
Fly me to the moon.
Yeah, like that was it. So
Yeah, I think we did not go to the theater once to see a movie.
yeah, I guess everything I'm thinking of was all last year, like
Yeah,
Mario and yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it legitimately was just Sonic this year because I think there was nothing. We took a hard stance on Marvel this year.
Yeah,
We didn't see anything Marvel.
nothing Marvel.
Didn't see anything Sony.
I don't
Didn't
know
see
too much
anything
about.
DC.
No, no.
Yeah. Trying to even remember, like, honestly, like movies that came out this year. I can't remember
Yeah, I don't know. I
Twisters.
can't think of. Yeah.
It's like it was like Madam Web, right? Or wasn't that this year? Or was that
Yeah, I
last
think that
year?
was this area. Yeah.
Just a bunch of just train wreck after train wreck this year, man.
Yeah.
2024 movie. You know how I always say like, yeah, we'll just do this quick, and now I'm looking up movies this year. So the best movies this year ranked are Inside Out 2, Deadpool, Wolverine, Wicked, Despicable Me 4, Moana 2, Beetlejuice, Dune Part 2, Twisters, Godzilla, Kong, The New Empire, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Beautiful.
Those were the 10 best movies this year that grossed the most amount of money.
Oh, I know what we went and saw.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did do that. That was the
Oh,
last movie I saw in theaters
yeah, and
before
that
Sonic.
was yep, and that was like March. So it was
Oh,
like legitimately like 9 months.
that's right. Yeah, and it's not on my radar because we didn't do a podcast about it.
Yeah, we
So
didn't talk about it. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Man, that was yeah. Like you said, that was almost last. That was almost 2 years ago. Wow, fun, very fun. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yep. And then the last nerd hole video this year is this one.
Well,
Hello, present
there's two
viewers.
more. Two more before this video.
Mm-mm.
You know what it is.
No.
The one you're most excited about.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
might. I might. Yeah, I probably should put Mission Impossible 2 out.
No, 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 no. It's coming out in a matter of days of us filming this.
Oh my
This
God, yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. So on Christmas,
Well, Christmas
the day
Eve.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we're doing our
Right.
Galaxy Quest.
Yep.
Yes, that's right. How can I have forgotten? Jason Nesbitt.
By Grabthar's Hammer, how
By
could you have
Grep
forgotten?
by Grepthar's Hammer. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, how could I have forgotten about Galaxy Quest? That's pretty good.
Yeah. No.
But
Pretty awesome.
but I did.
But I did.
But I did. Yeah. So that's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it for the year. That's it for the year. Want to be funny if I put this out after Galaxy Quest and feel like, what about Galaxy Quest? Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was it for the Nerdles. It's been a fun year, even though we didn't go to the theater. We went to theaters twice.
Yeah.
We still
Well,
covered lots of fun stuff.
well, if you got honestly, like if you got this far in the video, like this, I think the thing that even Caleb will agree with, like let us know what you like. Do you like us doing like short, like few minute video right after we get out of the theater talking about something? Do you like us sitting and watching a full movie like with Galaxy Quest? Or do you just like what we've been doing? Like him and I watch it separately and then get on here and chat about it for a little bit. Like let us know like what your favorite kind of format is.
Yeah, our thing too is like we like to watch like movies that we enjoyed as
Right.
kids, or we like to do these deep dives of like well this there's a new movie coming out, so let's watch all 15 of these ones.
Right, right.
So that by the time the new one comes out, we're so over it that we don't even want to see it.
Which is how it
That's
should
what we
always
like to.
be.
Yeah. Yeah. So next on our list is all of the Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah.
God, I
Oh
don't know if
yeah.
I can.
And the Tremors. Oh yeah, we got it all. We got so much.
Yeah, Tremors actually is good.
It'll be good up until like two, and then it'll be rough
Oh,
going for.
yeah, that's right. I forget about how bad like 2 and 3 is. Well, three's pretty. That's just unwatchable.
Three is rough, and four isn't great. Five is really rough, and then I don't think I've seen seven and eight. So
The only thing that keeps me coming back to the Tremors is that Bert is in all of them.
yeah,
He's pretty good.
yep.
Reba, I'm Reba.
I'm ready.
She's she's in the first one. Do you remember when Kian from Saturday Night on Saturday Night Live, Kian
Okay,
did the I'm Reba.
I kind of do. Yeah, I kind of do.
Two worlds collide, we the new Bonnie and Clyde. Reba from
Oh my god, it's pretty fun.
Perfect.
Yeah, he was in like a big orange wig,
Oh yes,
and he was like
yes.
singing. He's like, "I'm Reba."
Yeah, yes, I do remember that.
Why that just is just there's a corner of my brain like right here where
Yeah,
I either could have like a really nice family memory,
nope.
Kean in a wig saying I'm Reba, and we all know what's there now.
Rent free, rent free.
Oh, I remember that very meaningful time I had with my. It's gone. I'm Reba.
Perfect.
All right, guys. Well, again, thank you for watching our videos this year. Thanks for
Yeah,
subscribing to the channel. And yeah, just in the future, like just interact with us and tell us what you like Will said, and
yeah,
yeah, it's fun.
yeah.
We
Throw
like
some
hear we
things out
like
there.
we like hearing from you, you know?
Yeah.
Except for you, Captain Ellimar. Except for you.
Oh,
No, just kidding. He knows our sense of humor.
he does. That's true. That's true.
He's funny. He's
That's
a funny
true.
guy.
When you watch your subscription go down by one. In
Oh,
fact, he didn't understand our sense of humor, and
yeah.
he's terribly hurt.
I can't wait for him to comment on this and be like, I'm gone. I'm done. I don't know. I think he knows my sense of humor. The nicest thing that he does, honestly, is on Retrek. He's like, so Caleb's point about this is really great. Caleb's right about this point. This part, remember when Caleb said this? Spot on. That was great.
True. True.
That's pretty
True.
funny. So yeah, all right. Well, we'll see you guys in the new year when we um I don't think we've used our slogan since 2022.
I think I've said it a couple times in a couple videos, but yeah,
Yeah, I think it's just the more we say it, the more we're just like, that's
exactly what it should be.
yeah.
I think
That's what made it even funnier when you had Sora the Troll like do actual Japanese
oh yeah,
like voice work for
yeah.
the Dragon Ball show.
It's like
And he's like, this doesn't mean what you think it means. And I was like, or does it mean exactly what we want? Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Just say it. Say the words. Say the script. I'm paying you $5. Now you say it.
And now you can say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So thanks for staying for the
The
nerds,
nerds.
but always coming for the holes.
I hate it. Every time it's worse. It's worse and worse. The older I get, the worse it is.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. That's just life.
Yep.
All right.
2025, folks.
25. See you guys.
Bye.